Hi guys, I'm in my robe. So I had to be in my robe because, as you know, I don't fit into my clothes right now. And my only pair of pajama pants I'm washing. So I have to be wearing this robe until my pants are done. It's not good. I'm not in good shape right now. But the good thing is that I'm getting there. I haven't weighed myself, but I did a video today, a Pilates video, and I was able to do things that I couldn't last week. So that at least is positive because, I mean, it can be so frustrating. Okay. Coco, how does Kay feel about her sister texting me? She's got mixed emotions. So first she feels curious, like why is she doing it? Then she feels happy about it. And then she feels like it's good that the two of you establish a connection. Um, very interesting. Very interesting. It's getting hot in this thing. Mimi, I've been seeing numbers. What does that mean for me? It depends on the numbers. Well, it also depends on what you believe. Some people, like law of attraction people, they'll tell you that the numbers don't mean anything unless you assign meaning to them. What's going on over there, baby? So in other words, if you say to yourself, like for me, pineapples mean good luck is coming. So whenever I see a pineapple, a random pineapple somewhere, I think good luck. So if you say, well, 77 is my lucky number, whenever I see 7 or 77, I know that I'm going to be lucky, then that's what it means for you. Otherwise, they say that the numbers don't have any meaning. Now, spiritually, we know that they do, or they say that they do. So I can tell you what, I have a chart here. This was on Lori's Facebook page. She's her Facebook page is Light Insights. If you want to like her page, which I suggest that you do, because if you have interest in her services, she puts up sales on the Facebook page, and sometimes she goes live on Facebook too, and you can ask her questions. So this was on her Facebook page. Spiritual meaning of the zeros, 3 zeros, new beginnings, a fresh start, you're limitless. 3 ones, the beginning of a new path, your thoughts are aligned with your real self. 1111, which so many of us see. A wake-up call, a cosmic yes, remember you're on your path. Spiritual meaning of 1212. Are you pregnant with a new idea? Wisdom, education, creation, knowledge. Double check everything. The 2s, 3 2s. Symbol of new beginnings, next step in your path. Fresh air in your daily routine. She also does numerology. I don't know how much the charts cost, I don't remember, but recently she posted something on Facebook about doing charts. Maybe they were $30, I don't remember. But anyway, this is on her Facebook page. So but if you get a chance, go there and look it up. The Facebook page is Light Insights, and you'll know it's her. She's like a little cartoon person. Looks like that. Anyhow, I believe the numbers mean something, but you know, I believe in signs and things like that to an extent. like to an extent. Like there are some things that I just think, you know, sometimes people are grasping for straws or they want to believe that it's a sign. But Armani, how is Juice currently feeling about me? Right, how's he feeling? He's feeling a little off balance, a little off kilter right now. He's holding himself back right now. I think he may be either a little bit taken back by what you said to him, or he's a little bit confused right now, or about how to act. Why is he acting weird? Oh, he's acting weird. Okay. Why is he acting weird? Since our convo about me liking him, he's been weird. Will he continue to talk to me? He's going to continue to talk to you. If he's a little bit weird or awkward for the next couple of days, he's just kind of digesting it. It's not a big deal. Yeah, you know what? I think he likes you too. I'm not really concerned. I think that he's feeling a little awkward. It's a little bit weird for him, but he'll get over it. Things will move forward. Allison, general love. What are you watching over there, eh? What you watching? I think it's 2.5 Men. I don't know. I've never really watched that show. May not be appropriate for somebody that's 3 months old, but she seems to think it's funny. Okay, you are about to embark on a transformation. You got the Death card, which is good. Transformation. Somebody comes in that is fiery and adventurous, could be a Sagittarius. Somebody who's a lot of fun to be around. Even if this is not a romantic person that shows up, it would be somebody that you would enjoy hanging out with. You're persevering. There may be some kind of a tower moment that you're dealing with or that you will be dealing with, but you get through it. There's also a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. And you may be dealing with somebody who's feeling very jealous around love. And you have the Lover's card here, which would be a sign that you will be entering a soulmate relationship. I think that things are starting to change around you, and there's some new players coming in. The weekday, general. There may be some fighting going on around you, or some, you know, bickering, or you may be thinking about leaving something in the past and moving away from it because it's too much agita. Moving forward, though, you're going to feel a little bit more stable, a little bit less stuck in the mud, but look out for some more arguments. You've got strength around you, so I'm not so concerned. You should come through this like little hard time with whoever it is that you're arguing with. You should come out fine. It also looks like there's going to be an offer in front of you that you may be not seeing. Somebody may be showing up with some type of an offer. It could be a business thing or a job thing, because there's some money coming in around you. And it may be like be out of the blue. And it may be the kind of thing where like you weren't even looking for it, but it shows up. I think it's going to bring in some extra money, and it may not be something that you have to do a lot or that you have to do often, but it could be something that you do on the side. Melissa, love reading for me and Mark. Well, it's good. First of all, this just may be you paying off a bill, paying off a loan. Some kind of money issue gets alleviated, whether it's like paying off your car, something like that goes into the past. And then moving forward between you and him, you guys come together, union of the souls, soulmate connection, things move forward. There may be some adventure or some fun opportunities with him coming up soon that lead to great happiness, or that are really like a good time. Feeling prepared for love. There should be more coming in for the two of you. I think you may start laying down the law and setting up some boundaries when it comes to your love life. I don't think that you're going to let anybody take advantage of you moving forward. I think you're going to be a little bit more in control. Allison, my friend is here with me and he wants a general love read. His name is MG the Pisces love read. Okay. MG the Pisces. Oh, you got good stuff coming in. Okay, so the first thing is hang on, I gotta plug the phone in. Okay, so the first card you have here is the Ace of Cups, which is excellent because this is like your love cup is overflowing. If you're not with anyone now, somebody's coming in. If you are with somebody now, your relationship should be rekindling. It could move to the next level. It would be generally good omen. Ace of Swords, laying down the law, cutting through bullshit. So if you're with a partner who sometimes puts you through like hell, you're gonna cut the bullshit. You're not gonna accept it. You're gonna be like, that's not true. You're not gonna do this or that anymore, because if you are, then that's it, we're over. If it's a new person that's coming in, you lay down the law with them and tell them exactly what you want and you get it. You're gonna be perseverant. And the person that comes in, or your current relationship, I don't know what the story is, if you're not with anyone and Aries shows up, it's going to be a soulmate connection, and the Empress is here. The Empress is like money, abundance, prosperity, beauty. It would be somebody who you would be very attracted to. The only thing is with the Empress, be careful if you don't want children, because there's always possibility of the birth or the conception of a child. I think you got some good stuff happening. Francesca, what can I expect in love this month? Okay. You've got good luck this month, and you're also right on it with your intuition. You may meet somebody around rest and relaxation, and that person could be Sagittarius or Pisces. So, rest and relaxation. Hey, miss. She puts her one arm in the leg hole. I don't know. Avery, that's not how you do it. That arm cannot go in the leg hole. That's why you're sinking. All right, you want, oh, I told you that you did it wrong. So, rest and relaxation. Like, say, for example, if you're on lockdown and you can't go to work and you decide to go out and sit under a tree and, relax, somebody can walk by, you can meet the person that way. Rest and relaxation under normal terms, I would say you may meet the person when you're on vacation, or you may meet them when you go to a spa, but since we can't really do any of that stuff right now, rest and relaxation, I would think you would be doing something around your house, outside, and the person that you meet could be a Pisces or a Sagittarius. You've got the power to make it happen with the Magician this month. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. This person comes in out of the blue when you least expect it. Your life moves forward. It's hard to lock it into this month. I can't swear it's going to happen this month, but it's coming up. I feel like everything right now has just been put on hold. Everything has been put on hold because of this virus thing. But once we get past that, things will start to move faster. It doesn't mean this can't happen for you now. It just may be awkward the way it happens. It may not happen the way you think it's going to happen. Are you comfortable, Dylan? Just make sure that you're comfortable. Yes. Do you want to stay in there, or do you want to go in the donut? Stay in there a little bit. Josette, will my ex come back to me? Yeah, he's coming back. He's coming back. I'm not surprised. Kira, was Leroy serious when he said he wanted a baby? Well, I get a 33% chance that he was serious. 9 of Pentacles can make that go up a little bit higher. So I'm going to say like 50-50. I do believe that he wants one in the future, definitely. I'm not 100% sure that he wants one right now. But I think that in the future, yeah, he would definitely want to have children. If he doesn't have any already, I think it's something he thinks about. Moon, you mentioned a new spiritual practice for me is a mediumship. What does Source want me to know? All right, let's do. All right, this is what we got. The 6 of Fire, victory, good news is on its way. Public recognition or awards. The 8 of Water, a desire to move on, search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. 4 of Earth, being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions. I would say it probably is mediumship if that's what comes up around you. Take notice. Take notice. You know, if you start to hear things, I mean, I don't normally see things. I usually hear things. But even that, it doesn't happen all the time. So you can start to write it down. Come on. You can start to write it down so you can start to take notice as to how often it's happening and work on cultivating it that way. See, for me, I'm not a medium. I do hear my mom's voice every once in a while, and every now and again I'll hear my grandmother's. It's always somebody from my family, though. I don't think I've ever heard of anyone outside my family. So for me, that I'm not a medium. Or at least at this point in my life, I'm not a medium. But I think that you have some possibility. Yeah, that's right. Miss Ronnie, been seeing cardinals the last 3 days. Can you tell who's visiting? Well, I can ask the cards. It's a Taurus. I believe it's a Taurus. Harry. Want to go on your belly? Go on your belly? Oh, you got a piece of my hair? Why you always got my hair? You always got my hair stuck. You have any Taurus in the spirit world that it could be? The first card that came up was Taurus. I think it's Taurus. If it's not a Taurus, it would be somebody who is Taurus-like. So it would be somebody who's very down to earth, maybe a slow mover. It could be someone who was a little bit lazy. Taurus can be a little bit of a couch potato at times. This person probably had some money. They were very well balanced and they were kind of lucky. Any of that making any sense? Ooh, Avery, don't kick Dylan in the face. Ariane, will I do good in my new role at work? Alrighty You should do really well in it. You should do really well. Priscilla. Can I have a general for the next 2 weeks? There may be some spontaneous times that come in. There's something that comes in out of the blue. It could have to do with love or love connection. And you may have some choices coming up over the next 2 weeks and some decisions that you have to make. Either way, you should be feeling successful on a number of levels over the next 2 weeks. Especially when it comes to love. Forever grateful love. What are you doing? Somebody from your past returns. Person may be an Aquarius or a Pisces, or there could be an Aquarius born on the cusp of Pisces. They may be very creative. They may be coming back looking to reconnect. You got happiness around the situation. You may be feeling like they walked away from you and you're not so ready to take them back, or they walked away from the situation. Or it could be the kind of thing where you walk away from something that's not working for you to give this person a chance because they came back. This person does not have to be an ex-lover. They're just somebody from your past that comes back. So it could be like somebody you haven't seen in 10 years and all of a sudden you're starting to feel differently about them. It looks like that's what's coming in over the next couple of weeks. If you're not with anyone right now, this is who comes in. If you are with someone right now and you're not really thrilled, you may have the opportunity for something else. Kira. How will Leroy's brother Uriel take it when Leroy tells him that I'm moving into their townhome? Uriel already has his girlfriend staying there. He'll be okay with it. He should be okay with it. Yeah, I think he'll be okay with it. Forever grateful, General. Your intuition is going to be heightened over the next couple of weeks, so tune into it. You got 2 intuition cards here. I think you have a lot of stuff going on around love over the next couple of weeks. You're also going to be feeling very balanced, very patient, compassionate. You're moving into a good place. You got a love connection here. If you're not with anyone right now, someone's showing up. If you are with someone right now, you could rekindle the relationship, or you may leave it for somebody else. So you're going to have some choices around you when it comes to love. Kira. What can I expect when I move into Leroy's townhome that he shares with his brother and his girlfriend? It may not always be easy. There's definitely arguments around. And there may be some sharp words. And somebody may be very lackadaisical with their responsibilities, and it may cause arguments. I don't know. There just may be some arguing. Like, it might not be so easy at first. It could take a while to settle in. Cinnamon, what's coming my way in the next couple of weeks? Avery, what the heck is going on back here? Over here where I can see you a little bit better. All right, this way I can see you. All right. All right, we're on cinnamon next couple of weeks. Oh, good boy, Dylan. Over the next couple of weeks, you may be feeling like you've been stuck in the mud and you can't move forward. You're just kind of like trying to run through quicksand. But that's going to move into the past. You may be picking up a new spiritual practice or something that you get a lot out of. Maybe you start meditation or you start yoga, something like that. That's like a new spiritual practice and you wind up getting a lot out of it. It could be something that you come across out of the blue. There's also some adventure coming in. So once the stuck in the mud feeling kind of moves into the past, moving forward, there's going to be some adventure. Maybe once the lockdown is lifts, or maybe where you are, the lockdown lifts earlier. Feeling prepared to move forward. Beginning a personal transformation with the Death card. Things are transforming. You're transforming as a person. It's going to be more than a couple of weeks for that transformation to happen totally, but you're starting it. Oh, yeah? You agree? Weekday, is there still a romantic chance for me and S? Yes, there is. Adriana, what does he want to say to me? He wants to tell you that he thinks that you're lovely, you're charming, you're kind, and you're genuinely a nice person. Adriana, how will he ask me out? I think it's just something that comes up in conversation. I think you may be talking back and forth a bit, whether it's in person or through text message. I don't know, but I think it just comes up in conversation, and I think it's very casual. Like you may say, I like Chinese food, and he's like, oh, me too. And then it's like, oh, well, let's go have that for dinner tonight or tomorrow or whatever. I think it's going to be very casual. Adriana, is it my imagination, or are we sending each other telepathic messages, and if so, why? Yeah, well, no, you are. See, everyone does. We just don't really realize that we're doing it. And he probably has no idea that that's what's going on. But we're constantly doing that. And some people are more connected than others. And like, I have a friend, Laura, that I've been friends with like since I'm 5. I don't even speak to her that often anymore. Like, we could go years without seeing each other. I haven't seen her in years. But for some reason, we have this connection, and I believe that it's an astrological thing. My moon is 21 degrees Leo, and her sun is 21 degrees Leo. So her sun is sitting on my moon to the exact degree. So I believe that that's the connection that her and I have that gives us this link. I could be on the telephone with her, and if there's somebody around that I can't talk in front of, I could say very few words and she would be able to totally get what I was saying, and vice versa. Like, I could be like, blue car, and then like she would know what the blue car meant, you know? And then I would be like, a tall man, and she'd be like, and then she'd be on the other end, she'd be like, okay, Joe is showing up in the blue Camaro, and like, we just have that connection. we're doing it all the time. We just don't always realize it. So it's the kind of thing where I talk about it all the time. My friend Amy, that I was thinking about her in the store she worked in when we were in high school, and then was walking out of the store and she was coming in. Shit like that happens all the time. I was thinking of her, and we were on the same wavelength, and that's how we bumped into each other. So you are responding back to his thoughts in your head because they're popping into yours. He is totally unconscious of it. But when we do things like this all the time, we just don't realize that we do it. We can go up into the collective conscious, and we can all, we could all, if we worked on it, communicate with each other. But life is too busy. We just don't have time to work on things like that. Like it would be really great if we could all wake up every morning and meditate, but who the hell has time for that? When I did I did one of my teacher trainings, they wanted us every morning to get up and meditate for 1 minute and then add 1 minute the next day. So the first day 1 minute, the next day 2 days. That's fine. You can do a minute. Anyone can do a minute. But I have class at 6 a.m., which means I have to be at the studio at 5:30 a.m., which means I have to leave my house at 10 to 5. So I'm getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning. What do you think is going to happen if I close my eyes to meditate for 20 minutes? I mean, it's just not, we can't, we don't live in the kind of world where we have time for all this. Some people happen to be able to connect to each other better than others, and you and him have a great connection. He's got no idea. Coco, Kay's thoughts on our situation at the moment. Feeling like she put a whole lot of work into something and not seeing a payoff. I'm surprised that she's feeling like that, but that's what it shows. It also shows that she's coming in out of the blue. You should be seeing her soon, and things should move forward slowly. She feels a little frustrated. Like, I think she wants things to move forward faster than they are. She's feeling a little bit frustrated or a little bit awkward at the moment. Josette, doctors say that I can't have any more kids. Is that true? I don't think it's true. I don't think it's true. Julie, will I get pregnant this year? You got a 70% chance that you will this year. Nicole, how did Jeff feel about his gift I bought for him? He felt really good about it. Really good. He loved it. 2 of Cups. He loved it. Definitely. Nancy, what will happen between us? The Aries and the Taurus. Well, it looks like things are moving forward with you two. You got the Knight of Cups here, which means things should be moving forward romantically. There may be some jealousy around the situation, so just keep, I don't know if it's you or him that gets jealous, but feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. You have luck on your side. You could be at the right place at the right time. Things can be divinely guided. I think that things between you and him, wherever you are right now, should start to improve. So if you're not speaking, you might start talking. If you're casually dating, you could start taking it to the next level and things could stabilize a little bit. You could get back on better track or better grounding. Julie, how's the energy this week between Don and his girl? It's loving, but then it's also cutting. So it's not, it's like a double-edged sword this week. It's like it may have been good for a while and now they're arguing. It's like these two are like all over the place. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. Like, and even when they're like on good terms, I'm not going to say they're miserable with one another, but it just doesn't seem like there's much spark there. Like, it just seems like it's okay. Kiki, should I hang out with the Aries tomorrow? Yeah, I would. Yeah, I think so. Kira, how is Leroy feeling about me? He thinks that you're loving, supportive. He thinks that you guys have a great connection. He thinks that, well, that you're very happy right now, that things are moving forward nicely, that you know what you want, you're passionate, you're a hard worker and very grounded, successful, sincere, and honest. Kira, general for the next few weeks.
Looking to repair dry hair without weighing it down? Try Pantene Daily Moisture Renewal Conditioner. Its color-safe formula uses smart conditioners to micro-target damage, helping to repair hair without weighing it down. Try Pantene.
Next few weeks, you may be working really hard at a new job or a new skill. It looks like your intuition is spot on. Stay connected to your intuition. You have a lot of respect coming in around a job or new job or some kind of a, this is usually a work relationship, Six of Pentacles, but it would be a good thing. It would be being paid what you deserve and being appreciated for what you do. Financial stability is coming in. It looks like you may be getting a new job, a better job, or a job in addition to that brings in extra money. And it would be a good thing. It would bring in some, you got the Three of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, putting money woes or worries in the past, maybe paying off a bill. There's good stuff happening around money with you. Michelle, I've seen this question pop up over the last couple of, and I haven't answered it. Am I pregnant? 70% chance yes. You have the wish card here. So if you, whatever you wish it to be would be the answer. I would tell you that if you're not pregnant now, be very careful, because with these cards, you will be pregnant soon. So if you don't want to be, take precautions. If you do want to be, well then congratulations. Adriana, what's feeling does he have regarding me? Okay. Knight of Cups, coming in with an offering of love, a love interest. That's how he feels. Feels that you're well balanced, feels that you're a genuinely nice person, that you're very smart, hardworking, and that you have a lot to give. Miss Anna, why did Jay feel I won't forgive him?
There's not much on TV, but more importantly, I think he wants me to. Maybe if there was something better.
Well, you know, I think He hides behind that as an excuse because he's just kind of being a coward right now and not stepping up. So he kind of uses it as an excuse. I don't think it's so much that he thinks you're not going to forgive him. I think that he's got to get the, he's got to, get the nerve to make the phone call. I think it's more of him hiding behind that as an excuse for when he really just doesn't have the nerve to do it. He will, though. He will. Solar plexus. I always think headaches. When I think of headaches, I always try drinking a shit ton more water, because a lot of times headaches is just dehydration. If that doesn't help, believe it or not, amethyst crystals are supposed to help with headaches. Wear amethyst, carry an amethyst with you. Nicole, love reading for this week. Somebody comes in out of the blue. Could be somebody from your past. Use your intuition. You may be feeling stuck in the mud, but things around love for you are going to start to get much better pretty quickly. You're also going to have some choices. There's going to be somebody else around you, if not already, that's got an interest. Even if it's not, even if they're not coming forward like in your face about it, there's somebody around you that's going to be interested, which I think is going to be a good thing. Moon. I get bouts of anxiety out of the blue. I feel this is messages from the other side. What does tarot say? Yeah, it could be. Anxiety, a lot of times with people that are highly sensitive, they don't even realize it. They're picking up either somebody else's shit, or they're picking up something that's about to happen. They just don't know what it is. Yeah, you're prepared to take on this journey. Yeah, you're going to start to, here's your anxiety. You're going to start, and you're going to be working really hard to figure out what exactly it is and how to deal with it. And you got success, and you have strength and courage. It's definitely messages from the other side. It's in it, or it also could be psychic intuition, a psychic intuition about things that are going to happen or that are happening to people around you. A lot of times it's not happening to us, but we can pick it up, especially if you're very connected to somebody. Susie, will I ever hear from him again? Yes, you will. You definitely will. Kiki, you think I can trust Mike? I have a good feeling. Yes, I definitely think that you can trust him. Miss Anna, have the quarantine in the Middle East, or are they quarantined too? I think they are quarantined. I thought everyone was quarantined. Yeah, I think so. I think they are under quarantine. What is he afraid of? Did he cheat on me and fear that I will pick up on it? I don't think that he cheated on you. I think that he's afraid of having to explain where he's been all this time. Like, why hasn't he reached out? It's not coming up that he's cheated, not recently. Miss Ronnie, update on spirituality. You're on one hell of a journey, and you're doing really well. Really well. There may be, you also may be getting some bouts of anxiety at some points. Don't worry about it. You're doing really well. You may have out of the blue, you may turn the corner twice. You got 2 out of the blue cards here. Where'd that other one go? So out of nowhere, you may get a premonition or you may hear something, and it's going to happen twice. Oh, there it is. And it also looks like you're feeling very well balanced coming up, and your intuition is going to be spot on. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Gisette, will I get pregnant in the next 2 years? Yes, I think you will. I think you will. Susie, will my family forgive me for what I did? I think they've already forgiven you. I think they're just annoyed. I don't think they're going to hold it against you. Yeah. It'll all blow over. They're just annoyed in the moment, but this will pass. Forever grateful. What's the energy around me and Anne? Comes up happy and grounded. So that's what's going to be coming up. But that's how it's feeling right now. I don't know what's going on with the 2 of you, but happy and grounded. All right, let me go back up to the top. Benita, what are Christopher's feelings and thoughts about me? Thinks that you're perseverant, kind, attractive, happy, outgoing, hardworking, successful, loyal, and creative. Brenda, how would the Sag react if I reached out first? There's celebration here. I think they would be happy to hear from you. The sun is in reverse, which means happiness may be delayed. So you may reach out and not hear from them right away, or you may reach out and there may be a delay in their response, but I think overall they're going to be happy to hear from you. Shelly, how's he going to feel when I push him away and tell him I don't love him anymore? Stabbed in the back, and he's going to have a little tower moment. You know what? That's what he's going to deserve, though. So that's what he gets. Miss Levon, General. You may have a new business thing coming in here, and it may be really good. It may be a really good thing. Ace of Pentacles, new business or a new business opportunity. 6 of Pentacles, feeling very well balanced, very respected. The Hangman in reverse, things move forward financially for you quickly. Celebration around this, and you're also embarking on a personal transformation of some type with the Death card here. So I think things are going to pick up for you. Or is a new opportunity around money that's going to be pretty good. McCall, I have an ex trying to do dinner after all this is over. He actually lives in New York. But what are his intentions? Because I'm not interested. I'd rather just stay associates. I know it's hard when you're not, your heart's just not in it.
Captain Crunch. He's the only man I put in my mouth.
Well, it shows that he was very hurt by the breakup or whatever. The Three of Swords is here. He suffered, or it could be that he recently suffered a heartbreak. But there is some kind of heartbreak around him. Moving forward, he's prepared to reconnect with you. You got the Moon card here. Use your intuition. His intentions may be to reconnect. He's got some adventurous things that he wants to do. He's looking for celebration. I think he comes off right now as someone who is looking to be happy. I think he's kind of been through it in the past, and he's not looking to play around. If you're not interested, you're not interested. Like, I always hate when people are like, oh, we'll just go out with him, because I always feel like, look, if I'm not into that person, I'm not into them. I've always been that way. But sometimes I feel like the energy of somebody else around is just a really good thing. And right now we're under lockdown. You can't see him anyway. It doesn't hurt to just keep talking to him. See how you feel. If things change before the lockdown, you can always go and meet him. If you don't feel it by that time, then I would say don't even waste your time. You know, like sometimes you just know. You're like, you know, I've been there, I've done that. I don't really want to go backwards. But, you know, it's just, there's something about being attached, like everybody's attached to their phone 24/7 these days. There's no denying that. But when the phone rings and it's somebody else, it's a good thing, because the energy of it and you being distracted, taking your attention in a different direction right now is just really good. So I would keep talking to him, keep him around. Miss Anna, the new guy asked for pictures. I sent the most recent. He hasn't responded. No calling him. Did he want me to send naked pics? I wasn't sending that to him. I may be a little naive, but I'm not thinking that he was looking for naked pictures so soon. I mean, can we have dinner first before we got to get naked? But I know that people are crazy these days. Let me see. Was he looking for naked pictures?
But, you know, there could also be another explanation. I mean, maybe she's just lost and she's asking this guy for directions. Excuse me, sir, can you help me find
You know what I get? I get that he was kind of hoping that you were going to send something, but that wasn't really his intention. His intention was that he just wanted pictures. If you decided to send a naked one, then that would have been great. But I mean, me personally, I wouldn't send somebody that I didn't know that well naked pictures. But that's me. Things that go on today, you know. Susie, should I unblock him? I'm only getting a 33% chance that you should unblock him. You know what? Give it a couple of days and see how you feel. See how you feel in a couple of days. Miss Levon, love reading.
Well, he does know that Lindsay's keen on him, but the good news is he doesn't know that it's with me.
If you are not with anyone right now, you have a very hardworking Taurus coming in. You also have a fire sign around you, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, so you may have a choice. You're leaving the past regret in the past. Fights, arguing, bickering is moving into the past. You're moving forward. Moving forward, you may have a choice between a fire sign and a Taurus. The Taurus is going to be a hard worker. They're going to be very down to earth, very stable. You're going to feel like the world is at your feet and you're embarking on you got a transformation coming in with the death card. So I think that you're going to be in a really great place coming up in a lot of, for a lot of different reasons. But I always like when there's choices. When there's choices, it's the energy is just different. There's just different energy around. Kira, what's next for Leroy and I? Well, it does look like things are going pretty smoothly over the next couple of weeks. It looks like reconnecting. Somebody's birthday coming up. There could be a birthday celebration coming up. It looks like money gets better or money gets a little bit more stable. Focusing on money. There's some kind of a new job or something around you that's coming in. That's going to be, he may be helping you with it. It could be that you're taking a new skill or you're learning a new skill and maybe something that he helps you with. I think it'll be a good thing. Something that you work on together. Julie, will my next job be in a hospital, home nursing, or home care? Okay. Will my next job be in a hospital?
You go lead a sympathetic friend, calm him down. I'll figure something out.
Sounds good. No problem, bro. Cocktail glass.
Stall him as long as you can. I'm sorry if I keep you involved. Is there anything I can do?
I think it's going to be in a hospital. Allison, who is the relationship jealous from? M, L, or A? Who is the relationship jealous from? M.
Where does your almond milk come from?
Almond meat starts here. With our almond trees in our Blue Diamond Orchard in
L.
My parents' job is to look after them. It is my job to test the quality.
The best almonds make the best almond milk. Blue Diamond Almond Breeze.
At Domino's, we pride ourselves on handcrafted pizza. But after leaving our 450-degree ovens, the only hands that touch them are yours. Mix and match into or more for just $5.99 each and
A.
with contactless delivery from Domino's.
Saturdays happen. Pain happens. A weekend. A lead's proven stronger and longer on pain than Tylenol. When pain happens, a weekend.
I get A and M 70% jealous. I get L only 30% jealous. Ashley, why is Edwin so standoffish towards me? Well, it shows that he feels unlucky. He feels regretful. He kind of feels a little bit like a dork. I don't know, is he dorky? And he's awkward in himself. I think that he's going to get past this. I don't think that he's normally very standoffish. I think that he feels like a dork or something. I don't know. It's going to go into the past, though, and you're going to move past it with him. I'm not sure what your relationship is with him right now, but it looks like this doesn't last forever, the awkwardness. Cinnamon, why is W not intimate with me? he involved with somebody else? There's a third party here. There's a third party, but I don't believe that that's the reason why he hasn't been intimate with you yet. I think that he feels very weak right now. I don't know if he's got some kind of a physical issue or if he's been dealing with a physical issue. Let's see. Does he have a health problem? Because I think there's something physical. Not that he can't, but that there may have been issues that he's had in the past, and he wants to be certain when he does. I do think that there's a third party here, but that's not what's holding him back. I think he's a little afraid of. I think he's afraid of a couple of things. I'm afraid that there may be at one point in his life, maybe recently, where he had a physical issue and it just wasn't working or it wasn't happening, and he's afraid of that. I think there is a third party here, which also makes him a little nervous. I also think that he's been very hard on himself lately, and he was a little heartbroken over something in the recent past, and he's got like a lot of emotions going on, but I think he's going to get past it and there will be intimacy. Mary Elena. Aw, how you been? What's going on with hubby? No, Anna, I don't think he thinks that you're desperate at all. I think that guys just see what they can get away with. And if he could get a nudie, he'd be happy with a nudie. I mean, you know how guys are. I don't think he's desperate at all. I don't think he thinks that you're desperate at all. Well, he's got some arguments going around him, Mary Elena. There's some arguing going on. Somebody's recently betrayed him, and he doesn't know what to do. He's kind of like at a standstill. It looks like he's got some karma coming back to him. Yeah, I don't know where you guys have been in your relationship, but it looks like he may be having some karma coming back at him. Miss Anna, is me and Jay aligning spiritually, or we still got work to do on our true selves? How will we reconnect? Can you speak in that? Okay, let's see. Well, look, there's always room for growth, right? We can always work on ourselves. But he's slow and steady wins the race here. I think he's going to show up. I don't think you're going to get a phone call. You could get a phone call, but I think that when you have your big conversation with him, I think it's because he shows up. I don't think that he calls and tells you first. I think he mans up and he comes to the door. You got happiness around you, and you also have the wish card. You've got good karma on your side. You also have a Taurus here. Is the new guy a Taurus? Or maybe you might not know yet. But there's a Taurus here. So there may be somebody else trying to come in too around you. I think that it's healthy for other guys to be around you right now. I think it's good for you just in general. But I think he's going to show up. I think he's going to show up at some point at your house and want to talk. Cinnamon, so as to seeing another girl, is it serious? I don't think so. Sometimes a third party can also just be somebody, like it could be somebody like she wants him and she's coming after him. Nothing serious. Could be someone who's persistent, though. It may be somebody who's persistent. I don't think he really cares for this person.
When your car breaks down, you call a mechanic. When you have a dangerous psychopath after you, you call me. There's guy. He's good.
AJ, what's going on with Marcus? He's having some trouble. He's feeling the weight of the world is on his shoulders. He's feeling like he's at a tower moment. If it hasn't happened yet, it's coming. He's feeling disconnected to his intuition. He's got strength though. He's pretty strong. But when it comes to, it could be money. It could be like money or business. Feeling uprooted, ungrounded, unearthed, a little bit stressed out. That tower situation may have to do with work, money, or career. And C, what does my professor think of me? Thinks that you're balanced, persistent, thinks that you're capable of more than you give yourself credit for, thinks that you're going to be incredibly successful. And they genuinely like you. I don't know, do they come off tough on you? Because it feels like they come off tough on you, but it's because they expect so much from you because they think that you're capable of it. Nicole, what's the energy with Jeff and her this week? The energy that comes up around them is karma is coming back to them and feeling like this is not something that's meant to be. Or like one person's trying to force something that's just not happening. New chapter. What does George think about me? George thinks you're successful, prepared, creative, a go-getter, hardworking, happy, attractive, loyal, compassionate. Attractive comes up again. Paola, how long until I hear from the Aquarius? Could be 4 days to 4 weeks. I think that you're going to be hearing from them soon. Susie, what is he thinking or feeling right now? Like he's got to get his act in gear. Like he feels like he knows that he constantly screws everything up. He also feels unsuccessful. He blames himself. But unfortunately, whenever he fights with someone or comes up in a situation, he always blames the other person. Whenever he has some kind of a disagreement, he blames the other person when he knows it's his fault. Miss Anna, will I be put in a predicament between the two men? May I ask Jay's brother? Is he okay? Okay, let's see. Will I be in a predicament with the two men? That's a good place to be in.
This is the best room we got. It's the presidential suite. What, Czechoslovakia? For you, the honeymoon suite, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I think you're going to have to, at some point, make a choice, or it may not get to that point where it's like a choice, but it may be that there's enough energy around you that you inevitably, have to make a choice. I think it's a good thing because you've been hoping to hear from this guy for a long time. You know, you've been, not that you're waiting around for him, but you're hoping to hear from him. You're not getting an answer from him. He's keeping you waiting. Somebody else shows up and is paying you attention. I think it's a good thing. I really do. Now let me check and see if is Jay's brother's been ill, in and out of the hospital. Is he okay? I get a 70% chance he's okay, and the perseverance card. So it's like he's pushing on. He's plunging through it. Like he's just, whatever it is that he has, he's fighting, and he's fighting hard. And see, what does he feel for me now that I've been gone?
You're not quite know there's been other guys inside it. Turning the knobs, playing with the seat, shoving stuff. Okay. That's a bad analogy, but that doesn't change the fact that going over there to confront him is not to help anything.
Anxiety. He's got a whole lot of anxiety, and he feels stuck in the mud, and he feels stabbed in the back. Well, you know what? He could change it, but he feels a little stabbed in the back. That's good. Or like he feels anxious. It's good, because he's got to realize that, you know, look at what happened. New chapter. How does George feel about the way that I express myself to him?
Who is it?
He feels prepared. Yeah, he can deal with the way you express yourself. I think that, I mean, he's another one that's put you through it. And, yeah, the least he can do is listen to you. And I think he knows that. Cappy, starting a family in the future. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say over the next couple of years. Gabs, how does my grandmother genuinely feel about Jean Jerome Baudry? All right, I don't know who this person is in relation to you or your grandmother, but this is what the cards say. Your grandmother really cares for this person with the Two of Cups, so it will be somebody who she genuinely loves. Thinks the person works very hard, or has a lot of potential too. Thinks the person is kind, nurturing, the relationship can move forward fast, or they're capable of a lot. Feels there's a lot of happiness around this person or around the situation. Nine of Pentacles here is also a good omen that she likes this person. Sometimes she may feel a little bit undecided about certain characteristics, but overall I think that this is somebody who she cares about and she thinks highly of. She thinks that they're very capable.
Well, that's the things I'm gonna regret.
Phantom. What can I expect in the near future?
Listen, now this could get crazy. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of name calling, jerk, idiot, Alan,
Larry.
Lindsay. I know exactly what's going on between you and Walter.
You're going to have a whole lot of strength in the near future. An offer comes in that you're not going to be able to refuse. You may be redecorating your home, fixing up your home, feeling like the world is at your feet. You may come up with a new idea for business or how to make money, and you have good karma on your side. So the near future, I think you got some good stuff coming in. Redecorating, good karma, new offers. An offer that you can't refuse is a good thing. Paola, how does he expect me to respond to him? I think he expects you to fight with him. Got the five of swords. And feeling like you haven't made it to the top of the mountain. Feeling a little bit, like you have a big road ahead of you. And C. When will he and I talk or see each other? It could be before the end of the spring, so between now and June 21st. Mariana, what's the next step in my relationship? It's going to be your choice. Your choice. The relationship can move forward. You may have to kind of push it a little bit. You may have to, I'm not going to tell you apply pressure, but you may have to bring things up. A lot of times, people can get complacent And if you bring it up and say, hey, you know, I was thinking about this, that, and the next thing, you may get more out of your partner. You got a wish around love too, so things can move forward. Phantom. Oh, that was nice. What's Malapali's question? What are the Gemini's feelings towards me during the lockdown we haven't met? You've never met in person? The Gemini Gemini's feelings, okay. It feels that you're grounded, feels that you're kind. They're a little disconnected from their intuition though, so they don't really listen to their gut. They feel that you're successful, creative. They have a lot of respect for you. They think that you're lucky, attractive, and successful. TD, will he contact me soon? Yes.
As a caricature artist, I appreciate what makes each person unique. That's why I like Liberty Mutual. They get that no two people are alike. You customize your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need.
All right, let me go back up to the top.
What do you think?
Tori, are me and Ross going to meet and connect in the 3D in 2020? I'm only getting a 33% chance. So it could also be 33% chance could be that it's just not happening right away. So it may not be like we're only in April. Like it may go up as we get closer towards the end.
Show them you're ready to be your own boss. That's the beauty of your smile. Crest three-dimensional whitening. Remove stains, whitens in between teeth, and protects from future stains. Crest, healthy, beautiful smiles for life.
Mariana, general reading for the month of May. Feeling successful in the month of May. There's a little bit of anxiety around you in May, but overall for the month of May brings in success, and there is a business relationship that you are very well respected. You also have a wish that comes true, feeling prepared in the month of May, moving away from things that aren't working for you, leaving the things in the past that aren't working, and moving on to greener pastures. TD, how will this week be like for me? You got some justice coming in around you. You also have some money coming in around you. You may be feeling a little bit undecided, or you may have a decision to make that's been weighing on your mind. You're feeling a little bit down at some points this week. You've got the 10 of Swords, so that's not the best feeling, but it moves into the past pretty quickly. And then moving forward, you start to feel like life is, you're starting to feel like life is a little bit moving forward a little bit faster with the Hangman in reverse. So you may go through a moment where you're like kind of down in the dumps, but that goes into the past fast and you start to feel like things are moving forward better.
It's just a little misunderstanding. That was rude. Looks like I took a shot.
All right, I am through I think I made it through all the super chats. I'm getting tired. So let me get the moderators. And while I wait for the moderators, I'm going to pull off some of these other people I didn't get to.
Jeff's strong man.
Aaliyah, how long until I hear from him? Could be within the next 3 weeks. Raisa, are we... What were Leonard's intentions of texting me?
To be fair, being the hottest guy.
He's not really thinking about it right now. It looks like when he does text, he does it kind of out like on a... he just gets the idea in his head and he just texts. Georgie, when do I hear from him and what will he talk about?
That's right. In the modeling department.
You can hear from him in 3 weeks too. And he's going to be talking a lot about decisions he's got to make around finances or a job. Stars, general love.
Can't spell Google without Apple.
No, you can't.
Being a model at tech shows isn't what I really want to do. I just do it to pay the bills.
What's your ultimate goal?
I would help teach people to read.
Was general for the month.
You want to be a teacher?
You may be feeling a little bit down about love. You got the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Feeling a little bit unbalanced, and you may be focused a little bit more on your personal power to manifest and create other things in your life. Also, spiritual stuff going on in the month of May. I think once we start to head towards June, your love life may pick up. You feel a little bit more open. Things start to fall into place a little bit more. There's even some fun, spontaneous times that come in towards the end of May and into June. Yeah, and there's a water sign around you, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But it might not be this month. It may be like, it may be towards the end of May.
Let's change shirts. Maybe she won't notice.
Any other moderators here? Was it just SARS? Mel's not here?
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, Mel is here. Okay.
My son, your cousin?
Oh, right. How he died?
He's not dead. He's in the army.
Nice call.
All right. While I wait for Mel, I'm going to answer for Thumbelina. What's his connection like with the third party? Is he in love?
Training whistle.
Seriously, one summer back in high school, he and his friends got into bird watching. They'd spend all day out in the woods.
No. He actually's got a little anxiety around that third party.
Don't worry, all parents are idiots. My mom used to think I was locked in the bathroom all day with an electric toothbrush.
My first wife was always using her electric toothbrush.
If there's 2 more people that want to donate, you send them now and I'll do them because I'm waiting for Mel anyhow.
You can still see
And while I wait for you guys, I'm going to go back up and grab some of these other people.
that was the year his bus got a little shorter.
Rara,
His teacher changed that.
what is Uditha feeling right now towards me and their intentions?
Oh, no, I think I'm going to shave my back. Oh, actually, you're not busy.
Feels that you can be argumentative at times, but you're really a kind person who's very happy, very successful, very passionate. They don't really have any intentions right now. They're not really sure, but they do think that you have choices. And they think that you're like, they have a lot of respect for you. Valentina, so when I show him that I don't want him, oh damn, it just disappeared.
This is awkward. I don't know your last name.
It's H-O-R-E.
H-O-R-E.
When I show him that I don't want him, is he gonna try? Is he gonna feel? Will he try to pursue me harder?
Oh, be proud. Sure you come from a long line. Any relatives I can call?
No, they're all east. I'm the only whore in Los Angeles.
Agree to disagree.
Not right away, because I don't think he's gonna believe you when you say it. I think it's gonna take some time. Once you start to show him,
More than one date.
it's gonna take a little bit of time before he starts to pursue
I've
you.
only been in LA a couple weeks. The only men in my life are you and Frank.
Oh, how do I get a hold of Frank? He's big, you're a whore. No one's judging.
No, he's my pet. My little Frankfurter.
Kid.
All right, I got Amy. There was one other person. Unapologetically, Sarah, I think, wants to. You can. I'll do it if you want to send it. Let me do Amy.
They mean, are you taking any now?
Oh, let's see.
Questions on Noah, a Pisces. I'm a Libra. Why is he being so slow to respond to my text recently? Should I worry? No, you shouldn't worry. Worrying doesn't help anything. It just makes matters worse. Hey. Shh, shh, shh. No. This is him, slow to respond. It's not a big deal. You've got good luck on your side. Don't make a big deal. It's not coming up with any real reason. It does look like he's about to embark on a personal transformation. Come here. So I think it's going to blow over. I think you're going to see him change back to normal soon. I wouldn't make a big deal out of it. I don't think you need to worry about it. I think it's going to be okay. Hey, what's the matter there, Cookie? What's the matter, Cookie? You woke up and you started crying for no reason? Yeah? All right. Mel, I wanted to know will my sister, a Gemini, and her roommate work things out positively and remain roommates? Okay, that's a good one. Let's see. Yeah, can I put you down here, Dylan?
But after leaving our 450-degree ovens, the only
All right, that's it.
mix and match any two or more for just $5.
You're all right.
From Domino's.
Show them you're ready to be your own boss. That's the beauty of your smile. Class 3 National Whitening. Removes stains, whitens in between teeth, and protects from future stains. Crest, healthy, beautiful smiles for life.
70% chance, yes, they do work things out. They do remain roommates, and they put it in the past. Whatever's gone on goes into the past. All right, there was somebody else that was going to super chat. No, I didn't get it. Oh, this phone just died. All right, guys, then I'm going to go. I will see you guys tomorrow. Right. I just want to make sure that I made it through the super chats, right? I got through everybody. I didn't skip over anyone. All right, let me just see if Sarah donates. I'll give her a second. And if not, I'll be on tomorrow, Sarah. We could do it tomorrow. Oh, and I am running a sale. 4 questions for $20 if anybody wants to do a private.
All the fun of goldfish now comes with the goodness of 1/3 serving of vegetables. New goldfish veggie crackers, the snack that smiles back.
All right, I'm going to go, guys. I'm getting tired, and I have to go get the stroller. I left it outside because it's a real pain in the ass thing. It's a big clunky thing. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll post in the community section the times that I'll be on so that you guys know. All right, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you to everyone. Oh, yeah, Mel, I said that I think 70% chance they're going to work things out. Whatever's gone on between them, I think it's going to move into the past, and they're going to, it's going to go back. Their life is going to continue to move forward. I think that they're going to stay roommates. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.